Do you think the Kashmir issue could have been dealt differently and more effectively after independence? What went wrong in deciding the Kashmir question? Critically examine. Approach. Introduction. Dimensions of the Kashmir issue. How was Kashmir issue dealt with after independence? Introduction. Kashmir, an erstwhile princely state, opted to remain independent post-partition. It was only after Pakistan's infiltrators entering J&K that the king decided to sign Instrument of Accession with India. Dimensions of the Kashmir issue. Dispute between India and Pakistan, infiltration, insurgency, and terrorism being promoted by Pakistan. Kashmiri people of J&K demanding political autonomy leading to separatists' demands. How was Kashmir issue dealt with after independence? As per the British policy of allowing states to decide on its own about its status post-independence, join India or join Pakistan or remaining independent, princely ruler of J&K decided to stay autonomous. After infiltration by Pakistanis, the Instrument of Accession was signed between ruler of princely state J&K and Indian government. India, going by the principle of democracy, not ruling against people's wishes, decided to frame a separate constitution for J&K state. Article 370 under Indian Constitution guaranteed special status for the state. Restrictions were imposed on outsiders entering the state. How could the situation be dealt differently and more effectively? During the accession of state to India, it was decided that except for defense, foreign affairs, finance and communications, Parliament needs the state government's concurrence for applying all other laws. India could have avoided this. The government could have bargained for more. The accession could have been framed in a way it was done for other princely states like Junagadh. India took the issue of Pakistan's infiltration It is many times seen as a mistake on part of Indian government. India could have resolved the matter on its own. Further, to gain the confidence of the local people, the government should have focused on empowering them economically and bringing in political stability. Implementation of AFSP has further created distress among the people. Conclusion. India needs to frame an inclusive policy involving all stakeholders to gain trust and confidence among people. Recent sworn-in of Mr. Imran Khan as Pakistan's Prime Minister provides enough scope to start the discussions on resolving the Kashmir issue afresh. Given the complexity of the issue, involvement of all stakeholders, including the local people, should be sought for. The issue should be resolved without any further delay.